And after the kind of scenes that we've seen inside the parliament, joining us for more, we have former Chief Minister of Karnataka and Member of Parliament from the state, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai. Mr. Bommai, thank you so much for joining us here. Unfortunate series of events that we've seen, but at the end of the day, you have, of course, two members of Parliament of the BJP who have been hospitalized. The allegation is that Rahul Gandhi nudged or pushed an MP who then fell on one of these MPs who was seriously injured. But conversely, you have the Congress also coming out to say that Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's knees were also injured when he was similarly roughed up. What would you say about the events and the manner in which Parliament, which is a space for democratic debate, has now turned into these scenes of violence that we've seen, unfortunately, today?
See, this totally unfortunate, uncalled for, unwanted incidents which I have seen today outside the Parliament. A Parliament is a temple of democracy where it is discussed, debated, and we solve the people's problem. However, today, for the first time, I think in the history, in the annals of Indian democracy and Parliament, we have seen a physical action and assaulting which is uncalled for and unseen. You see, every day the congressmen will be protesting it, and we pass by through the sides of the thing and we never confronted them, their protest, and they were never obstacled. But today it is the other way case. When BJP MPs were protesting in large numbers, it would have been prudent for the Congress leaders, including Rajiv Gandhi, to just pass by the sides. But he wanted a confrontation. Therefore, he came in midst. Rahul Gandhi came in midst of it and tried to push his way, and during that he has pushed some of their MPs and they have got injured. Sarangiji is a very senior man and he is in his 70s. When he fell down, he got a grave injury also. There was a small blood also coming out, which is really unfortunate. And I think if I was there in Rahul Gandhi place, I would have gone to him and helped him out, and I would have asked the apology. But this not happened. Now everything has become a political prestige. Therefore, it is not really goes well in the annals of democracy and Parliament. And I think the people who are in responsible position should really behave responsibly rather than trying to achieve their political goals through physical means.
Right. I'm just going to read out from the Congress President, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. He's put out a tweet a short while ago, and he says that today the BJP unleashed a pre-planned conspiracy to shield Amit Shah's reprehensible statement against Babasaheb Dr. Ambedkar Ji. He goes on to say that fresh facts have come to light that BJP MPs also attacked our women MPs while we were holding a peaceful protest at Makar Dwar. Secondly, in a systematic conspiracy, BJP workers ransacked offices of INC Mumbai and INC West Bengal in Mumbai and Kolkata, which were later foiled by a committed cadre. In their utter frustration after being exposed first in their agenda to change constitution and then on the anti-Baba Sahib mindset, Modi Shah duo have resorted to unleash political violence and intimidation. Fact that BJP MPs were sent carrying sticks with placards in Parliament to obstruct India's peaceful protest was nothing but a carefully choreographed conspiracy to deflect attention. How would you respond to Mr. Kharge's allegations, sir?
See, first of all, there is nothing to hide as far as our Home Minister Amit Shahji's statement. It is there, well in public, and these people are trying to twist, turn, and try to put some of the words which Amit Shah has never spoken. And we all know that the animosity of Congress towards Ambedkar, it is very well established. In fact, they never respected Ambedkar Ji. They never listened to him, including in formation of the constitution. That's why he has to resign. And as far as reservation is concerned, the reservation by none other than Pandit Nehru Ji and Rajiv Gandhi Ji is very well known. Therefore, they can't point a finger on us regarding the reservation and change of constituency. It is, if at all anybody has changed the constituency, it is none other than the Congress party during emergency, during Shah Banu case, and even in Keshav Anand Bharti case, they wanted to change the basic structure. One thing it's very well sure that they never walk the talk of Ambedkar principles. Therefore, they are worried. that the so-called image what they want to build will be tarnished.
Okay.
Therefore, he is giving such a long tweet which doesn't make any sense.
Right. Let me also bring you to the allegation, because it's not just Mr. Kharge. Even the Member of Parliament, Mr. Manikyam Tagore, has alleged that BJP MPs, they say, brought lathis to the protest site. How would you respond to this kind of a charge?
This is utter lie. This is utter lie. Placards, they also held placards, and they had also stick to the papers of placards. So it's a normal thing, but these people trying to make mountain of the mole, and they trying to see which is not there. This is totally untruth, and I must say that Congress is really disturbed because they've been exposed during the constitution debate, which is the right thing to do. The constitution debate has exposed them for 2 days. So just to gain some grounds which they have lost, they're trying to do all this kind of physical drama before the parliament, and people have seen through it.
Right. So now an FIR has been filed against Rahul Gandhi, and various sections of the BNS 125, 115, 117, 13, 1351, essentially all sections except attempt to murder, because there was some talk of that section being imposed. Would you think that a police inquiry would suffice, given the fact that the incidents happened within the premises of Parliament? What kind of inquiry do you think should take place in such a matter?
No, see, it is not happened inside the Parliament Hall, which has been done outside. So the police station of Parliament is competent enough. I think a fair inquiry, which the police should not come under pressure, and a fair inquiry, like any common man faces, I think Rahul Gandhi should face it.
Right. Right. Also, sir, at the end of the day, this is one session where we've seen so many points of friction, whether it's ONOP, whether it's the issue of constitution, whether it's the legacy of Ambedkar, and now, of course, what we've seen take place today. At the end of the day, this is just the first year of this third term of the Modi government. But in a time like this, in the beginning of the session itself, when we have entire washouts, what is the larger signal going out to the public? Because there's a huge amount of taxpayer money that goes into running Parliament itself, and that goes completely to waste if we have this kind of washouts repeatedly.
See, it's really unfortunate. It's a place where people issues are to be debated, discussed, and solutions should be sought for. It's equal responsibility of opposition also, the way they present the issues. See, opposition has got its own responsibility. They call shadow cabinet also, and they have to reflect the problems of the people. The problem with Congress party is their own political problems are so huge, and every day they are accumulating. So they are busy in fighting their own problems rather than fight for the people cause.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Bommai, and sharing with us your perspective. We certainly hope that Parliament sessions, at least which are meant to debate laws where people have their own aspirations from Parliament, is not in this manner undermined in the near future or ever again in the future. Thank you so much for joining us.
See, one last word.
Yeah.
One last word.
Yeah,
the government of Narendra Modi is ready to discuss, debate any issue. The government of Narendra Modi ji is ready to discuss, debate any issues which comes out, and we are ready to give answers to all their queries. And ultimately, the benefit of the people is the paramount important, and we are working towards that. But unfortunately, opposition is now become a totally negative mindset, which is not going to help the people of India.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing with us your thoughts. Thank you.